Welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Apollo Justice. These must would eat. So at least we survived the first day of the trial. What a train wreck that was. Glad we made it out of the trial alive. Really? I had fun. And Waki made it through the day too. Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother the real case. But it was good publicity. That's the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly. Yeah. Amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance. I have hopes I'll be here all week. That's bad enough for him. Hello? Oh, Miss Tiala. Thank you for today. The trial went well. Oh, right. No problem. Do you think Waki will be okay? Well, he's not guilty. Yet. Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month. Oh, congratulations. Wait, I'll put the pressure on the guy. Please let me know if there's anything I could do to help. Sure. Let's talk about that first. Situation. Are you sure about marrying into the Kitaki family? I'm fine with it. And I do love Waki with all my heart. Oh, so sweet. So it doesn't bother you you'll be, married to the mob? I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Waki first meet anyway? Good question. This y'all doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections. Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Office romance. She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she? Let's talk about the Kitakis. Do you know about the boss is trying to get out of the business? Really? The Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster? He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently, out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks. Huh. Wonder if this explains that apron. Trying to be like a chef? Baker? I can't imagine Waki going along with that. He's highly motivated, isn't he? That's not the word I would have used. He said I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at the age when boys may have to make a mark on the world. That's not the way I would put it. His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profit. The Kitaki family's been making a killing recently. Again, not the way I would have put it. But Waki says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap. They even got the ever classic what about the family business thing going. Usually it's the father worried about tradition. So what was about his health? You know about that? Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus. Apparently, yes. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later. Bye. I gotta get in. Gotta get another doctor to patch me up again. Yes, it sounded horrible. Waki's always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid. I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved. Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that the surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it. I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay the Maractus Clinic a visit. I should be getting home now. Waki's in your hands, Mr. Justice. Right! Leave it to me! Hollow, I think you're only making her more nervous. Sorry, I'm new to this, okay? It's alright. I believe in you. Okay. At least we know where to check. First, let's check on Mr. Wright. He's not here. That's fine, but where did he go then? Is he here? Can I talk to Walkie? Huh. Looks like Walkie's out for questioning. I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes? The other suspect is all through the questioning, sir. The other? Oh, you mean the penny snatcher? Wesley Stickler. They arrested him too? Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope I don't regret this. He's a valuable witness. He is a bit precious, I'll give him that. Please keep this brief if you would. I'm quite busy. In jail? They let you keep the book? I need to finish this paper. It's you! Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as they are few. Nothing would make me happier, believe me. Okay. Why, though? Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole... Wait! I can't help but feel like being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night, I obtained a pair of pants. It is true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it. Nothing more. You wanted to know the trick behind my panties, didn't you? Right? Yes, you're here too! Huh? Oh, great, Trucy, teach me! Eh? I must know the secret of your panties. Please! Phrasing! Your existence hangs in the balance. Please make me your apprentice. Apollo, help! I don't know. I think you'd make a great, lovely assistant. Don't say that, Apollo. Fine. Then what did you actually see? Did you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night. Of this, I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol, or something like that at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen!" And the next moment, a shot was fired. And that is all true, right? My panties are gone, my innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie? I can't think of anything you want to hide more than panty snatch. True. It sounds like Walkie was at a scene of the crime after all. I wish it weren't so. Now, see if I can present you some stuff. Your cell phone? Fine, ignore my evidence. See if I care. I wonder what he's thinking on second thought last night. What if I show him the knife? Nope. And okay, he really doesn't care. Huh. Okay, I tried, dude. Listen, I tried. He's not responding anymore. I think I'm done. Alright, can I give these back now? My penny's amazing. They're a big hit in court. They were a star player of the day, that's true. What should I show them in court? Ooh, what should I show them in court tomorrow? If only I could count on pennies to save the day. This is Apollo. Ooh. You want to see a magic trick? Is that it? Alright, watch while I make that piece of evidence disappear. Forever. You! No! No, thank you. My bad. Nope, I need that. Alright, I need that. Let's go. Oh, boy. Aldoon. Is he here? Hey, it's Mr. Aldoon! Oh, Mr. Aldoon! What's wrong? You found my stand. That's why I'm here to thank you. Ah. But now the crime scene won't let me have it back. That's why I'm also here. I got no other place to go. Ah, I see. How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy doll. Even in death, he's after my neck, I tell you. Can't even cook an honest noodle. He? Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus? I tell ya, he's enough to drive a man to make a soup even saltier. Remind me never to eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. What do you mean? A stand. Generations have served up the very best noodles us Eldoons could make. Tradition of noodles and salty broth. More than a stand, it's history, I tell you. Watch what you say, or it might become true. That's a great story, Mr. Eldoon. A single stand passed down from generation to generation. Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it. That's right. You said something about that. About your rebelling against your pops, was it? Good memory, Trucy doll. I was the go-getter back in my day. Until my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but his dusty old stand to earn my fortune. Mr. Eldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef? Bah! Let old noodles lie, that's what I say. I'm starting to get an idea of what he did anyway. They stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. Now I don't even have that! Was he a doctor? Huh. Mr. Eldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Clinic? I couldn't help but sense enmity here. Enmity? I hate him! That hate it. Him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud. Excuse me? He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know. Pretty impressive, huh? Impressive, huh? I'll tell you the secret of the success. The mob. You mean the Kitaki family? They're always having one of them turf wars and whatnot. Always an injury or two and he's fixing. Maractus saw a chance for some business. We started giving the Kitaki family a good deal. A deal? Every 5th operation is for free. He stole the idea from my pop. 1 free bowl of noodles a week, he'd say. Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance company? Oh, no, that's illegal. But it got him in good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town. Leaving it me here in the dark. Up to my neck in soupy noodles. I think I figured out Mr. Eldoon's former occupation. Can't have to ask, Apollo. Just to confirm my suspicion. Mr. Eldoon, or should I say Dr. Eldoon? Figured that out, did ya? That's right, I was a doctor. A surgeon. Until the year before last. So Mr. Maractus was your rival? You like those onions they put in soup broth? Yeah, kinda. You take a spoon, you drink some broth, those onions will find their way in there. People who like them, that's just fine. People who hate them, I hate onions. I hate them. Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of the good tasted spoonful. Well, that's what he was. An onion. Onion boy is what I called him. So, you weren't exactly friends. Me and Pal Maractus. Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's face. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. Then he'd do it better than me. Just blow right past without so much as a howdy. I see. That's right. I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. And then no good onion boy comes along. Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect. Don't say that! Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to put you down on an old man's rambling. No, it's fine. By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. Huh? You were investigating Maractus, aren't you? Yes? Well, you want to know about a doctor, you ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trucy doll. Right. Thanks, Mr. Eldoon. Huh. This time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. In that case, I actually have something to ask him. Oh yeah, we found these. Sorry, son and boy, my interest in this the stand and precious little else. You're cracking on that case. Give me back my stand, I'm begging you. Okay. Autopsy? Oh. How about this? Come on, the medical report. Right, Sonny, when are we bringing my stand home? I'm ready. Daisy, I'm ready. I guess. Until it stands back home, the case's not closed. You hear me? I think I'll avoid talking about a stand in the future. Okay. Huh. Well, we gotta check this clinic, that's for sure. Yeah. What about the guard? No harm in asking. Excuse me. Hey, it's you two from yesterday. Same officer standing outside the park. Business is over in the park, isn't it? Clinic's off limits. Not involved. What? What part of off limits did you not understand? Show me proof the clinic is connected to the incident in the park, I'll beat it. No harm in asking. No gain either. Point sticking around here, I guess. Okay. That's fine. We'll go check out the... Sneak into the garage. Well, that was fun. Alright, let's go back to the park. Yikes, she's back. Hey, you two, over here. Us? Yo, Lil Plum, what's up? I think all this gangsterese is a negative influence on Trucy. How'd you retrieve my bloomers? Well, yeah, I just do it. Men speak clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't ya? Yeah, sorry, I caught him. You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later. Well, enough about bloomers. What about my son, Wacky? Wacky? Well, he's clearly. This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here. Okay. He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster, dude. Oh, the life does have an appeal for that age. Particularly for boys. What? Don't look at me like that. He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago. Yeah, we heard the story from Wacky. But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone. What? He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot anyone to save his life. I should know, I'm his mom. Her words do have a certain weight. Hopefully when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out the differences. Boss? You mean Wacky's father? They didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they? But the case. It's true. One of our pistols is missing. So the murder weapon was from this mansion. We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. Remember, Japan, guns are kind of only supposed to be carried by police officers. Even then, not really used. None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Wacky could have taken it. I see. I'm sure the cops will continue tromping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is the sign it's time for a change. Doesn't seem too concerned, at least. Oh yeah, Lita? Yeah, Wacky's fiance. They're getting married next month, correct? I suppose she's been staying over lately. You don't look too happy about that, Little Plum. How'd you guess? Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Wacky brought her home one day. Says he wanted to tie the knot. Ooh, I can see why. She's so pretty. Oh, she's pretty enough. But, you know. Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in the business too long, and you start to only see darkness in people. You get a nose for it. A nose for people. A nose for trouble. I wonder what the problem is. It's like a gangster's only version of female intuition. I don't know. The boss may act tough, but the boy means the world to him. But Waki seems, well, it seems like he's against the father's position. It's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. And she's trying to cut ties the shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up. Waki isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills? It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. I see. Something must be up. You'll see things the way the boss sees them someday. Clean money. Can I give these back to her? Okay, nope. Give these back. Here you go. About these. Hey, my bloomers! Thanks for that. I owe you one. I thought you might like them back, though. Oh, no. Why don't you keep them a souvenir? Oh, no, I couldn't really. Thanks for the offer. I can use those in my best pennies act. I'll pull shivs to pieces of Godfathers out there. Great. Now your props are going from bland to dangerous. Cool. Great. Can you tell me if this knife belongs to Waki? Oh, that's his knife, all right. Bought it for him for his birthday. Wow, that's a pretty hardcore present. I met him falling asleep with it clutched in his arms. Isn't that dangerous? Ooh, I know the feeling. He was just like as happy when I got my plastic spaghetti. Why would you sleep with it? Too many questions. So this pistol belongs to the Kitaki family. Is that correct? Do I have it with me? It's one of the pieces we keep around. That is, we used to keep around. They're all gone now. Oh. Police came yesterday and took everything. Everything but my broom. Don't you think you should have given them that too? You kid? Can't clean up very well without a broom. Dang, she knows what's what. Sorry, kid, I got no idea what you're talking about. Dang it. I need to know more about this. About that exam that day. Is that it? That's it. Is that old lady still trying to get in there? Day 2? Looks like that old lady's at it again. Look, I told you yesterday, the park's off limits. I told you yesterday it's how I go home. Okay, you want me to go around? If I give me $5 like yesterday. The con artist strikes again. Trash can. This is where we found the mirror. Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in there? Something near the bottom. Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up here after Mr. Wright's accident. Maybe they're connected? Pick them up. Ah, these slippers. I remember there was a smudge. There's the paint. Bottom's covered with paint. What's this weird shape here? Looks like a leaf was stuck in the bottom where the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. The outline was left, the leaf was removed. The paint on my hand. Hollow. Saw you try to wipe your hand on my tape. Huh. But I also remember this. I wonder, could this be a print? Why'd there be a finger? Oh, we mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo. I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print. Could be a vital piece of evidence. Let's try it. Although I'm not sure what good it would be. Almost. A little bit. There you go, now. Spot missed. There we go. Hey, it worked! Looks like a big toe, maybe? Wow, I feel like the case is solved already. What was next? We have to match the print, right? Right! Let's match it! Wait. Detective didn't give us a list of toe prints to follow. Oh, good point. Maybe we should ask her? Get some expert advice? I guess so. Not sure if she really qualifies as an expert. Oh, trust me. Alright, cool. Let's go move into the park. She is not here. Huh. That means she's in here. Go back in. Front entrance to the Miraculous Clinic. Walls and posts were so highly polished I could see my face in them. Wait, my head's a little flat. There, perfect. Police car is parked in front of the Miraculous Clinic. It's empty. Police must be inside investigating. Dang, I go inside. Nope, still nothing I want in here. Nope, already presented the on accident. Back here. Slippers by patient in the Miraculous. Sure enough. Well, that definitely makes me think it's connected. Dang it. Where? I was hoping to meet with my client. Walkie-talkie's to finish questioning. I'll bring him out. Great, finally. Yo, what's up, my little imposter? Ah, what did you call me? Damn, it's you. Sorry, G, I thought you were a leader. My little imposter sure is a strange nickname. It's a Clink thing, you won't understand. That's the imposter I meant poster, like poster girl, aight? If you're gonna drop part of that, why not drop poster and just go with girl? A poster and just go with girl. Cause there's so much more than that, G. She's like an angel, fallen angel. So, what can I do for you? You don't look so chipper today, Waki. Worried about your heart condition, maybe? Who's the wackiest thing of all? Those G's lying up taking eye exams. Better die young and fade away, Bazoy. Relief to hear. What's a relief? Oh, didn't your father not tell you? The bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. Man, ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable in him. You know what I'm saying? I missed my fallen angel. You gotta get a leader for me. You're my lawyer, ain't you? Lawyer, not gopher. I need to talk to you about some things. So I hear you to be married next week? Straight up. We poured out nuptial 40 out on the stew. Alita, Snapple Cake. She's so fine. I think he's smitten with her out of his own weird way. I was wondering, how'd you two meet? I asked Tiala, but she was very vague. Well, man, if she wouldn't tell you, I best hold my tongue, you feel me? What? Man, what's past is past, she knows that. But I'm with Alita. I feel like this thing's worth protecting out there, you feel me? My Alita, she's down with all that all the way. So both of them are mum about their past. Okay. Now, do you think you could tell us about what happened to you at the Palmaractus? There's something you should know. We Kitakis are, how would you call it, feud with the Revali's family. So about 6 months back, I got in the Revali's turf packing a knife, right? And you were shot? Coldest thing I've ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies were too late. Miracle I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kitaki family, you know that? So you were taking the Miraculous Clinic then? You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know? I'd hate to have been the doctor's shoes. Mr. Kitaki is scary enough when he's not angry. But the bullet that hit you, it was never removed? And it's still threatening his life. The doctor, he did it on purpose. The Revali's paid him off, sure of it. I need to hear more about the night of the murder. That much is clear. Life of the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm not up my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is. My old man, he's gone soft. He's saying the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money. Isn't that a good thing? Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better live fast and die young. With your life on the yard, everything will know what time it is. That's right, OG time all the time. Represent. Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys? I don't think that's what OG means, Trucy. Okay. I need to ask you a couple questions. Mostly, noodle stand? Yeah, whatever. He's preoccupied. I'm not sure he's even looking at my evidence. Alita, man. Knife? How are these weapons? The pistol and the knife? They belong to the family. You snuck them out that night. So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says he saw that night was. I guess it was me. I was there after all. We're finished. Yo, Waki, do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night? You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty. Also these? Yeah, okay. Alright. Night of the crime. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. What? The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet in my heart, I borrowed a gun for the family stash. Figured it'd give a doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going. But you were carrying a knife, weren't you? Oh, that? Yeah, well, didn't have to be too careful, I say. I'm on my way to the clinic, right? Then I run into him in the park. He's dragging this noodle stand behind me. Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, the movies. You value your life, you'll bring the stand. Shorty, you more work than I am, and that's saying something. Oh, that was serious. Thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well. You don't remember? But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else that night, and I guess it probably was me who did him in, you know what I'm saying? What do you mean, probably? Anything else you can tell me about this? No. I think that's all I'm gonna get out of him. Oh, did you see the car? No. That's all I'm gonna get out of him. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know where Alita is. Is right back? No. That leaves 2 places. Unfortunately, this doesn't seem to be it. Alright. To the park. Didn't really get any new information either. Look at that crowd over there by the park. Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene. But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him." Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, but isn't it a forehead? Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck. Oh my gosh, he's so cool! Thus, the screams. The new album just came out, you know. Try waving to them. They'll love it. They're so excited. It doesn't matter who waves at them, see? This is surreal. So you were investigating? And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. The clogged exhaust pipe. You bet. It's like a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could just break just that. Ah, that's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust, they won't run. Ah, machines. Tell me you share my angst, forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. Ah. And anyway, I'm off to the shop to get it fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. Detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Yeah, he's in a foul mood too. Be gentle. Auf Wiedersehen, baby. And off he goes. The forecast for the park today, gloomy skies. Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo. Maybe if we show her that piece of evidence, we'll perk her right up. For our sakes, it's better. Does something about this scene look different? The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it? Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there. The white frock detective from yesterday. She seemed to be apologizing reverently to the trash can. She's under a lot of stress. Investigation's probably not going so well. Hey, you there! If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please. Detective Sky, hello. You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable. Miserable. I just got a new kit. I can't get the stuff to work. Everyone all smiles in the glimmerous fog. Glimmerous? Does that mean Prosecutor Gavin? More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous? When he walks with shiny chains and catches the sun and glimmer in his eyes, it's distracting. Speaking of distracting, I guess I just have to accept the fact that I like it. Sounds like she's trying out some new sort of forensics. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct? How do you know my daddy? I want details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I want to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now? Well, I failed the test. But you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I always thought that too. My heart's full of science. That's why I brought this case through mail order. This kit, and I'm going to test it before the forensics team arrives. Are you sure it's okay? Gavin. I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous, right? A prosecutor should be cool and wit and furrowed a brow. Less glimmerous and more simmerous, you know? No, actually I don't. Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin's the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his fraternity's badge. What? Really? He was the one? You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's just see what she has to say. Oh, what exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learn it for yourself, anyway. Brighter news, new kid. Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that? Oh, you want to know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy. Splurge? You mean it wasn't police issue? What is it? I see a roller in blue. This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint? There's raiding on the night and the murder, which means the footprints are left. Oh, did that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Don't want to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your penny snatching student witness, for instance? Ah, with that kit? Right. What? Want to try this stuff out? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on the opposing teams and all. Pshaw, we're friends. And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Yeah, I guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache. Footprint analysis, huh? Well, let's give it a go. Alright. Let's give it a go. That's a spirit. Right, let me explain. One moment. She's reading the instructions for a kid. Why does that not fill me with confidence? First, we all have to pick the footprint, in this case the shoe print, we want to analyze. Taking the liberty of marking all the footprints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? Gotta verify the defendant's account. Here's a place to start. Shoe prints prepare to be examined. Ooh, this is exciting. Alright, right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it. I'm supposed to do that? Just touch the screen where you want to pour the plaster. Like this. Huh. Doesn't look too hard. If you run out of plaster in the beaker before you're done, you have to start over. Alright, so just fill the... There we go. Not bad. You're handier than you look. What's that supposed to be? On the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Just touch to direct the dryer. Give it a shot. Okay. Oh, look at that hard and nicely. Let's go take a look. Yep, this is a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. Hold on that roller tight now. Roll it up and down. You go until you get enough ink on there for a good print. There we go. The moment you all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Here goes. Here we go. Let's see if we get a match. Oh, is it Waki? Of course he has his own custom Kitsune print shoe. Of course he does. So the shoe print belongs to Waki Kitaki after all. He was in the park in the night of the crime. Wow, I can almost see the science at work. Don't you love it? Oh, nothing feels better. She is definitely way more into this than I am. She loves her science. Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here solving the case. Good science. Certainly brightened her mood. Actually, yeah. I don't have that in my inventory, do I? I didn't think so. I want to test this print. Parked are here yesterday are gone. What do I test this guy put them out? Yeah, the only thing they ever covering was this ground. Oh, you know, I think I see something there. A print. A print? Yeah. Let's go with testing. Test guy, might we give it another go? Right on. Lead a print unanalyzed, I say. And pick which print you want to analyze. Let's do this one. Alright. This one's probably Stickler. Alright, looking good. Next, dry the plaster. Let's take out the mold. Huh. Yeah, that's a good one. Next, the ink. There we go. What are you all waiting for? Let's take our print. Here goes. Huh. Weird. That's... Interesting that it has a mark like that in there. These two prints belong to Wesley Stickler. This confirms his testimony. Trial version of it, at least. Now we know where the painting snatcher was standing. There. Huh. There's one last thing to test. Let me begin to appreciate the wonder that is forensic science. Alright. Let's see. He was here by the trash can. Okay. What's this? This one's... Alright, looking good. Next, dry the plaster. Alright. Let's see what this print is going to be. It's strange that there's only one print. Take out the mold. That's a good print. Next for the ink. And the moment you've been waiting for. Here goes. Huh. That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? Strange. So smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. I can say without any look at this print doesn't match any print on our list. Mystery print. But we've seen that before. Ah, the slippers. That's quite a clear print there. The toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Oh, there's a way of finding out, of course. There is? What? All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for instance. Oh, right. So if the prints match, you can say the same person wore both. Huh. Another shoe worn by the same person. I don't have another shoe. No, I can't think of anything. I have a toe print with it. Oh well, there's too much to hope for, I suppose. We have to find something. Toe prints. Print's far too smooth to be a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind, though, that's certain. Still, I have to wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to the Eldoon's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you. Yes, I'm right here. Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print? This reminds me of something. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've seen this something that would leave a print like this before. You know, I think I have our culprit right here. This slipper. I think it's these slippers, actually. Slippers! How would slippers be doing out here? But look at the bottom, see? It's covered with paint, except for... See? Right here? That spot's shaped like a leaf. But there was a leaf stuck in the bottom. It came off of the slipper and stepped on paint. Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them. The Miraculous Clinic. Exactly. The victim's clinic. Wait, that means someone from the clinic was involved? Why is she just standing there? Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask. What? You get us access to the Miraculous Clinic? The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected. And it's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes. Really? Well, you did my work for me with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty. Oh, we got her orders. Right. As a clinic, here comes justice. Thanks, Sky. Press right says hi. Alright. You too again. When, oh when will you learn? Look at me however you want, you're not getting in today. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have. What's this? Detective Sky! Yesterday was Prosecutor Gavin, today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really? Now he's suspicious again. Oh, you got the orders. Gotta let you in. Have fun. Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo. Into the Miraculous Clinic we go. Huh. Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it? Place has a connection to the murder of the park. I'm sure of it. Police guy up front wasn't so sure. Beyond it being where the victim lived. Looks like the police's team gone home for the day. Maybe some clues lying around. Let's go crack it, Apollo. Damn. Alright, let's investigate. These bowls? Look at all these bowls. They're from Meldoon's Noodle. It's Mr. Salty. Then, I think we figured something out. I think we have. Mr. Muldoon must be takeout. Not exactly what I was thinking. All the bowls have been washed clean. I think we found our first clue, Trucy. Okay. There's even the pot. Clinic reception desk. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Oh, that's brutal, but effective. Oh, hey, look. It must be the slippers that pay for patients at the clinic. Same as the pair we found, of course. Look, a single pair is missing on the rack here, too. And ours has the paint at the bottom, which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder. Right. The paint's from the hit and run, after all. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in the trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? The single pair of sandals here. Wait, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of our patients. Or maybe it's a visitor that come to see Dr. Maractus? You think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case? And what if the patient or visitor isn't still here? Why'd they leave without their shoes? Better take a closer look at these just in case. Huh. Shoes, huh? Cute women's sandals. Toe print. Hey, Paulo, you think this could be a toe print? Maybe we can get a print off of this. Let's try it out. Alright, let's go do some print investigating. Let's go. need a little more. A little more. It's always the third time the charm, trust me. Yes, I'm blowing into the microphone. It worked. Looks like a big toe, I guess. But wait, I mean, it's great we got the print. Is this such thing as a list of toe prints? A good point. There is Detective Sky wouldn't give it to us. But didn't give it to us, which means we can't mess the print. It's like a good time to ask the detective's advice. Yeah. Now that we have a print, we can compare it to the one of the sandal slippers. What else we got here? The clinic reception desk. Nope. Look, this door says doctor's office. Think this is the victim's private office? It's not locked. Too bad. Why too bad? I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks? Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around. That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Apollo, that sound. It came from behind the door. It's in there. Let's check it out, Trucy. Break in! Look through that window! Wait, Apollo! You're too late to catch them now! Oh, this be your experience in Penny Central. Well, we should tell the police. Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance. You're right. He's better at this than I am. Well, one thing's for certain. Clinic on murder cases are looking pretty related now. What the heck? Lamp? Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken. Broken? Does you mean burned out? No, our cat burglar must have dropped it. Why is it standing up on the floor like that? Hey, look at the cord. It's a red splotch at the part of the cord. You think that's blood? It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish. Something's definitely odd about this lamp, though, that's for sure. Weird. What are those? What are those? The wall's covered with beakers. Ah, something's moving in that one. You look, Apollo. Hey, look yourself. You can't. Oh, it's a goldfish. Oh, they're all fish. So many kinds. Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. They look like brains in a jar. Potted plant has seen better days. That doesn't make sense either. Doesn't make sense either. What doesn't? Normally burglars are looking for valuables, right? That's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar. So why look under a potted plant? Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe? I heard of people putting their house keys into plants. Key to a safe? Maybe the burglar was looking for the house keys. This is getting nowhere. Safe. What a cute little safe. Looks like a 4-digit lock. Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo. 7, 9, you think? Burglar just now is trying to open it? And what's inside the safe? Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers? We know the first 2, 7 and 9. Maybe there's something in the court record? Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers? It's time for some forensic science. I have an idea. I knew it, Apollo. What is it? Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. Use this to find out the next 2 numbers are. The fingerprint powder. When you press the buttons, you have to touch them with your finger, right? They leave a print. When you open a safe, you don't press any of the buttons but the right ones, right? So if you can find the buttons with fingerprints, have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo. All right. So I'm only expecting them on 4 buttons. Look, you can see the oily finger residue clearly. 7, 9. Glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves. Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar. We can open the safe. Give it a shot. 952. It opened. Whoa, what? Looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in there with it. An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. I can't read the chart either. It's all medical speak. But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient, it says Waki-Kitaki. This is our client's chart, right? Why would this one chart be in the safe? Physician's signature says Palmeractus. That? What is it, Apollo? Look at where it says who filled the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala. Alita Talita is Waki's fiancée. That's one Ida too many, Apollo Low. Never mind that. What's the name doing here? How should I know? So, I guess it means she's on staff at the clinic? Odd that she neglected to mention this before now. I'm sure she had her reasons. So Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus clinic. And she had access to Waki-Kitaki's medical chart. You got the I and Y wrong, Apollo. Very interested to find out what this chart says. Who could help us decipher this? We need the doctor. More importantly, what's that? This looks like a bullet hole. Ah, you can still see the bullet sticking out of it. Why is it in the middle of the safe? The bullet came out. The tip's all squished. Not surprising given it was fired into a metal safe. The bullet's got a story behind it, that's right. Let's take it with us. Alright, I guess that's it. The window's ajar. Must be how a burglar escaped. Wonder who it was. Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here? Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give it a month myself. Whoever broke in obviously needed to break in today. Huh. Books and papers are scattered around the room. Wow, what a mess. It's worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry. Even the cup on the desk here is lying outside. The juice is spilled out of the cup. Right. So the messy one wasn't a burglar just now. Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. It's not a fresh spill. Huh. Alright. Let's regroup a bit. Okay, so just to establish the scene. Inside of this Maractus clinic, we have all of the bowls that were in the noodle stand. We have a pair of missing slippers and a new pair of shoes here. In fact, the person that one set of slippers were left behind at the crime scene in a trash can outside the park. But these set of slippers may match these. We have to get them tested. We have this strange lamp, but the bulb is broken? Yeah, the bulb is broken. I'll turn on. How is it broken? Don't touch that. You'll cut yourself. Yeah. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. My finger! You're bleeding. Oh no, let me see that. Wait. Magic blood. Gotcha. Please don't do that ever again. I have enough to worry about without my coworkers injuring themselves with the evidence. And there's this little bit here. Cord runs to the lamp. There's a red stain on it. Huh. Now I wonder what left that stain. Wait, I know. Maybe it was left there with a red marker. Like they were trying to write their name or slipped. Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord? I used to write my name on my magic ropes. Okay, you got me there. The walkie chart. I can't read anything. Okay. Bullet. Squished. Wow, it's all mushed. Looks like a muffin. That was one tough safe. You know, it looks kind of yummy. See? Like a muffin. Huh? Like ice cream. Mmm, caramel. You certainly have an active imagination, Trucy. I'm saying it looks like a muffin. Oh. Thought we were going to get an observation from inside the bullet. Well, that's something very important to present. Did not mean to go back in here. I have to ask. I hope Eldoon's here. I have to ask him some questions, Andy. I need a doctor. Be in here. Dang it. Why is it when I need him, he's gone? Right here. Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well on the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. "7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you?" "Yes. He was only 17 years old at the time." 17 years old? Still high school! He took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. A bit progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all." That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how's it feel? How's it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But what about what happened in my first trial? Did you notice in today's trial? There's a single piece of forged evidence. I'm talking about the evidence that shouldn't have existed. Naughty magician's trick. I didn't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence, maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery. For now. We got these back. We found these too. They're Trucy's. Thanks, Apollo. Though I have to admit, as a father, I wonder, why are you still carrying my daughter's panties around in your pocket? That'll teach me to show off evidence, Mr. Wright. Just wanted to show him the proof that we did it. Have a lamp. You know, it's refreshing to be so thoroughly ignored. I think that's all I'm gonna get out of him. Yeah. Mirror. Ah, so that was what led you to the guilty party. Yeah, thanks to you ripping the mirror off the car, I was able to deduce that. Make a good point, Apollo. In fact, it could be said that I'm to thank for finding the criminal. Think what you want, Mr. Wright. Knock yourself out. Holes. Alright, well, that was fun. That was fun. I can't find the Noodle Man, but I do need to go back to the park. I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how'd you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science. Next, she'll have us analyzing face prints. This ass has decided to help us, Apollo. These sandals. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose the toe it is. Well, there is a way to finding out, of course. All I need is a sample of the same toe print. Or another shoe, for example. So if the prints match, you'd know the same person wore both. But I do have another shoe. I think it just might, actually. Really? I'm beginning to suspect something here. Lieutenant Sky, can you compare the sample with the other print? This pair of slippers, toe print and all. Ooh, print on these is nice and clear too. Makes our job easy. Can you analyze it for us? Of course. Hang on. Bingo! Gosh, I'm good. We are the ones who found the prints. A perfect match. The same person who wore these, sandals, and slippers. I was afraid of that. All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or you already know. I can't say. Not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth. Do you know this? Hey, Sky, I was wondering about this. Trucy, wait. What? That's vital evidence there. You can't show her that. A secret weapon in tomorrow's trial for sure. Ooh, clever, Apollo. What did I tell you before? If you're going to talk behind someone's back, do it quiet. Lamp. Hey, could you take a look at this lamp? Huh. Bulb's broken. Right. Strange, isn't it? Really? I break bulbs all the time. The desk is a mess and my lamp is always falling over. Not too bright, huh? Ouch. I still think it's kind of odd. Yeah. Not in a way I can identify. Well, that's all I can do. Is Mr. Eldoon back? Dang it. Right. Is Walkie? Dang it. Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh, you again! You always have to announce your entrances like that. Man, old man, Man! I'm all in the funk and all his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson. Failed, clearly. You two get to work on that for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. Listen, buddy. Hey, man, do you want to see me bugging out for what, 1 or 2 guilty charges? What if you're found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty. Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I learned one thing today. It's that silence speaks louder than words. You didn't do it. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is. I heard he wants to leave the mob. Go for my dead body. I spent my life trying to keep it real being an OG and he's never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just do it, let me out of it. Did I get out of the clay? I stay a leader and I start the next generation of Kentucky family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going into jail. For my sake. I have many things I need to talk to you about, Walkie. Such as these. Walkie, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who brought them for her. For Miss Tiala? Yeah, a birthday present. She got mad little feet, man. Man, it's so cute, man. So these sandals are hers. Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibe? She's the killer. You know this lamp? Man, it's so far off the hook, it's off the chain, G. He seems preoccupied with something. But how many elite am I at least doing? Man, I miss her. Oh. Poor guy's been played. What's that? Some kind of X-ray? Wait, that's right. That's right, Rocky. It's yours. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo. Take a closer look. Here, in particular. Where it says nurse. It's signed Alita Tiala. Huh. What lawyers do you hope for? So you met Miss Tiala when you... Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So? Could you tell us a bit more about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine. I'll tell you how we met if you want me to know that bad. It's very important. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with my another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me, hauled me off at the docks. The Miraculous Clinic? That's where I met her. A fallen angel. You mean Alita Tiala? She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say. The bad guy always gets the ladies. Right. She was done with the clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said? What'd she say? Come on, give her some thought. She said it real quiet, like in a down low. Know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you marry me. So that was a proposal? You know it. An oath of love right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the op was done and we were out of there. See you later. Bye. About that op. Yeah, it didn't go so well after that, did I? Did it? I know it was about the report. I know it's still in me. This health checkup was the boss's idea, he said. Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy if you're a G, you know what I'm saying? But didn't you learn about the bullet at that checkup? Yeah, that's when I knew the doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cat pulled out of the... got my revenge. But hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, have you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets his ideas all gonna get checkups. Cause he's getting older, I mean. He's so ignorant. And indignant. Ugh. Mr. Eldoon, you better be there. I need a professional's opinion. Mr. Eldoon, you've been looking all over for you. What's the matter, Trucy Doll? Apollo, tell him what we found. Nothing like expert advice. I suppose he is a doctor still. Mr. Eldoon, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days are gone for good. Mr. Eldoon? I need to know. Mr. Eldoon, could you take a look at this? A medical chart? You shouldn't go around taking these in clinics. Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldoon? What? What's going on here? That's what I want to know. The chart belongs to my client. He's on trial on suspicion of murder. On trial? It's crazy. Can't put him on trial. He's ABD. ABD? All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. It's like he's a completely different person. I'm listening. Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie feller is not doing so well. He's got a bullet right up the side of his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see the bullet stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? About the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on. What? That bullet's snug as a bug next to that aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side, and there's some serious bleeding going on in there. Not to mention your average doc would be eager to fiddle with. You mean... It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take more than a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician. I'm only making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet. Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half a year top. But Walky's operation's already half a year ago. Well, that's why I'm saying we're out of time. The kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be on an operating room. Great. Just great. How could Dr. Miraculous do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave the bullet in there? I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. An emergency operation. Got a kid's chest open on the table. And he finds the bullet. That's despair right there, Trucidol. Cold despair. Despair? The only thing he could do is sew the boy back up. He wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out. The Kitakis. You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So he skips the operation, and while he's back at the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold. How awful! Which doctor would they take him to? Miraculous. He's got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened. That's just horrible! He left Walkie to die! There's a darkness in this world, Trucidol. Waiting. Hungry. Compared to it, these gangs, turf wars are like kids' games. When you're up against real evil, well, doesn't matter if you're strong or weak. He'll take you out all the same. You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Muldoon? You could operate on Walkie, couldn't you? I wish. What? I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. I'm not even in the world. Maybe not even in the world. So Walkie's... He's real lucky to be alive even now. No. There's one problem. Paulo? This chart. Look at the nurse section. Alita Tiala. That's right. This operation is how they met. Yeah, problem is, she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition, guaranteed. Oh! Why didn't she ever tell him? Doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she would want to get the second operation before getting engaged. What is she thinking? Paulo! What are you thinking? This is Let's Play Apollo Justice. See you in court.